Hey everybody, welcome to collegecandy.com. It's Caitlin. I'm actually filming you from my new Trix camera by Casio that I'm testing out, and it's pretty cool. It's a digital camera and a video camera, and as you can tell, the quality is really, really good. I'm actually really impressed with it so far, and it's touchscreen and it has this flip stuff, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, today I'm going to talk to you guys about getting a summer glow and some bronzing tips. I've been testing out this Super sun-kissed tinted moisturizer. This is Super by Dr. Perricone, and I got this around the same time as those Bite products that I talked to you about a couple weeks ago, and this product is pretty great. It's, got a ton of antioxidants in it. It's an anti-inflammatory, so if you're breaking out, this would be really good to use. It's super light, and it has SPF 25, which is actually really good for a tinted moisturizer. Most times it's 15, so 25 is a really good number, and you can kind of see in this tube, it's got like these white parts to it. That's actually the sunscreen, so it blends really well together when you use the little pump. It's a tiny bottle. This retails for $42, so it's really expensive. That's my biggest downfall with it, but I have noticed, I've been using it for probably 3 or 4 weeks now. Every couple of days I've been using it, if I'm not, going out at night, because this is like a good daytime thing. And I've noticed a big difference just because, if I'm breaking out a little bit, it definitely helps calm me down during the day. So that's a huge thing. One problem for my oily skin girls like me, you are going to need a primer with this and a ton of finishing powder because it's got a really dewy texture to it, and its goal is to make you look fresh and like you've been out in the sun. And that is a big deal for oily skin girls like myself because it just makes us look a little bit more oily. So I couldn't use this without a primer or finishing powder, but I think if you have normal to dry skin, this would be a perfect option for you for tinted moisturizer, and it's going to do really great things for your skin while you're wearing it. So definitely a good product. Super pricey, so that's the downfall, $42 for this tiny little thing, but the benefits for this are absolutely amazing. Going along with dewy skin and bronzy and summertime, tinted moisturizers are great for getting that look. I've actually been wearing this, and I have it on right now with, it's got some pretty good coverage. I have it on with my bronzer and my blush, and I have been wearing this in combination with this bronzer by Laura Geller. It's like a marble bronzer, which has been pretty great. And I just have a coral blush on top of it. I think I'm wearing NARS Orgasm today. But I'm going to go over some bronzing tips for you guys. Basically, when you're using a bronzer, you don't want to use it all over your face because that's going to make you look really fake, and most bronzers now have glitter in them. And the key to bronzers is you don't want it to look flat. When you're using a bronzer, you want to use something like this to keep your skin fresh and dewy. You don't want a matte, flat face because it's going to look really weird and you're going to look super contoured. So what you do is take your bronzer, whatever you choose. I've used this. I've used the big discs from Sephora. I have this Bare Minerals in A Little Sun. This is a really good one. So basically pick whatever you want, and you just want to take it and apply it to, if you just make it's a weird face, you just suck your cheeks in, like that, and you hit those cheekbones, do a little bit on your forehead, across your nose, and on your chin, and then hit under your jawline, down here, and kind of on your neck. And then you can take some bronzer and kind of pop your collarbones out and hit the tops of your collarbones. And that's really going to make them stand out. It's going to add a lot of dimension to yourself. But the key to bronzer is to not use a ton of it. You don't want to look orange. We don't want to go all snooky. You just want to use a little bit in places where you would get natural sun. And that's the best way to achieve a bronzed look. Now, if you're going for the dewy finish like we talked about earlier, you definitely want to use like a tinted moisturizer. If you have to use powder, that's fine. I always have to use powder just because my skin is so oily. So I've been using this with my Maybelline Fit powder on top of it, and then using a bronzer. And I always like to spritz a little water or something, or I'm using Makeup Forever's Mist and Fix afterwards just to kind of get that glowy complexion like we want for summertime. I hope you guys enjoyed this video for my new camera. I'm really excited to talk to you about it. I'll be using it probably from now on, so get used to the new adjustment, and I'll be giving you guys little features on it throughout the next couple weeks so you can decide if you want one for yourself, and get really excited because our 100th video is in a couple of weeks. So if you have any ideas for what you'd like to see for that special event, please let me know. As always, leave your questions and comments down below, and if you have any of your own bronzing tips, what kind of bronzer you use, how you get a nice dewy complexion, please let me know. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on Twitter at College Candy. Follow me at Caitlin Corsetti, and follow all of our other Twitter handles as well, Sorority Girl CC and CC Mizzou and CC Intern, so that you can get all College Candy updates immediately. And we've got some really awesome stuff coming to CCTV, so check back to our YouTube for that, and I'll see you guys next week.